And we are live yet again. While we do this video, India is playing New Zealand, and tough match for us. We need your prayers. We hope we make it to the finals because we've been playing so well. All right, let's get started. Today's topic is about a little controversial. When a client says or a prospect says no, it's actually good for you because you can then filter your list, right? You'll have only relevant people in your pipeline. For instance, I love it when I get unsubscribes to the email list that we have, right? Because every time someone unsubscribes, I know he or she is not my TG, and we don't like to spam people. So if they're out of it, then that's great for both us and for that prospect who's not a prospect in the first place, maybe a suspect. So it's really nice because this also saves you a lot of time, right, JD? If you're following up the wrong prospect, right, and you build your hopes that this prospect will convert sometime, and then it all comes shattering down, right? You follow up for 2 months, 2.5 months, and finally you hear a no. And the worst part is you realize that look, it was never going to be a yes because it was crumbling right from the word go. But you build those mountains, those castles of a yes. What do you say?
It is devastating,
right,
for a professional seller.
Right.
It is devastating, and you have been just barking at the wrong tree.
True.
What I feel is that whenever a client says no, then you go to qualify, or you can ask him this deeper questions,
right,
and to know where exactly he stands.
Right.
What is his viewpoint? You can get him, you can say, qualified at 4 levels. I call this the band cherry. First is the budget.
Right.
So ask him what is the kind of budget he's looking at. What is the amount he is willing to spend on a product or a service, and it necessarily not to. It should not be the right money, but at least approximately some estimate,
right,
so that you get the idea, get that cleared out of your. That's the first hurdle you should jump. The second one is A. A stands for authority. Ensure that you're talking to the right person. The right person here, I mean, is the decision maker and more.
Right. Especially in B2B sales, there's so many stakeholders involved. So you've got to make sure you are talking to someone who takes the call. And if it's not that person, then connect. Get a connect to that person.
I'll give you a small example. When I was working in Eureka Forbes, when I used to give this demonstration of vacuum cleaners, I used to ensure that the husband and wife will be at home together.
Right.
And only then I used to give the demonstration, because I know the husband independently cannot take the decision.
Right.
He is the finance minister, but he has to get the approval of the home minister.
True, and we always know home minister is bigger than the finance. That's number 2 on the portfolios. That's very important, because what's going to happen is if he's going to present to the husband will later tell the wife, and the wife will say, you know what, let me think about it, or call him again. So instead of that, when the husband says, you can come and do a presentation, I think JD would have said, look, it's important that both of you are there. Can I come over when both of you are available? If not now, then probably let's do it at some other time, right? So that's called qualifying, right? Making sure that these criteria are met. And what does N stand for?
And I've been a football for a long time, so I get the customer, talk straight, and get the qualification done. Now, N stands for the needs. Needs means you have to go specifically what are his needs.
Right.
Because he may give you some indications in a general term. Like our customer told me the other day that my team is lacking communication skills. Now, what do communication mean? Communication, when I delved down deeper, he said that communication means they simply don't talk to each other. When when they have to deliver a product or deliver a service, the time, they just don't talk. And they go mum, and then finally they put blame game on each other. That is a very dangerous situation. So get him clarified on his need, go deeper, be specific as much as is possible.
Right.
And now the fourth is the T. T is the timeline. Say if the customer says that I am willing to spend 1 lakh rupees for your service, and I am looking something from here to next 2 months, I'll be in a situation to spend that money after 2 months. Then you got a broader idea in your mind that, okay, after 2 months, it is possible that I may close this deal with this customer.
Right.
And simultaneously, if the customer says the next 1 year, I don't have any provision to spend this kind of amount, then you can put that customer onto your back burner.
Right.
Don't forget about him.
Right.
keep him in your mind, then stay on top of his mind, keep on nourishing him. And then finally, after 1 year, you can pursue him. So qualify him on this 4 levels. What are the 4 levels, Anmol?
So we have band B is for budget, A is for
Okay.
authority, N is for need, T is for the timeline. So if you don't want to hear a no after a long period of time for one of these 4 reasons, which can be done actually in the very first meeting if you really play it smart, then you get a no right at the start, which we believe is very good because you know whom to spend your time, energy, resources on the right prospect, right? So keep this in mind and make sure you implement it, right? That's where the focus is. These videos that we make is not just for us to interact or knowledge. We need to put it in practice, implement it. Talk to us if you're having any challenges. You can connect with us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We are there everywhere. Subscribe to this channel. We would love to come your way and give access to a lot more awesome content to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we hope that India wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is Anmol Garg,
and this is JD with you signing off.
Have a great evening.